get ready to skate. Yeah. Okay, this is what it's like. There are a lot of great homebrews here, but nobody gets more let's go than Nick right here on this amazing game, Tony Hawk's Pro Pinball. Nick, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me on.
All right, so you've heard this a million times, but in your head, what happened? How did you go, you know what, let's go?
Okay, so I tried to obviously capture the essence of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater game, but really I also tried to capture the essence of skateboarding itself. The entire design process was me trying to figure out how to subvert pinball rules. And I'm not talking about like rule sets, but like do things that aren't normally done in a pinball machine. Like perfect example is the out lane ramp. I was thinking like, how do I add playfield to a section of the machine that is normally unused? Normally you drain and that's it, right? But I figured out how to make it, you know, more of a playable area for the machine. There hasn't been, you know, there's been a few little small loops, like Gold Wing's a good example, like in the top left, but like something at this scale had never been done. So I was like, how do I make that work? So with skateboarding, you know, if you think about like a handrail when you walk down the steps, that's to keep your balance. With skateboarding, they're using it as an obstacle. So I wanted to figure out how to do that in pinball, like jumping the ball off the back of the scoop on that drop-in ramp on the left. Like, that's something that had never been done before, and I was like, hey, normally you're shooting the ball in it, but what if you jump the ball off the back of it? So that was kind of just a bunch of bad ideas that I worked on until they were good.
How, like, were your iterations in the tens, the hundreds, the thousands?
You know, the loop, the metal wireform loop itself took me a month just to get it working once. And then I've been iterating on it since Expo of last year. I mean, I reworked it a little bit, and he's figuring the center button out there to make it a little bit easier to hit. You know, I added some precision flippers. I figured out that to drive the coils as hard as I need to make this game tick, I had to figure out an active cooling solution. So there's actually aluminum heat sinks on my coils underneath with fans pulling the heat away from the coils, like, because I'm driving them hard.
And they're precision too, so they're already kind of...
Yeah, they already will speed the ball up a little bit, but you can see like the ball really, really flies off of those flippers.
So you're looking for speed.
Speed, yeah. I mean, because there's so much verticality in the game. There's so much, you know, kinetic energy in there. What's a really fun one is he just unlocked the secret tape, so if he shoots the center ramp, he can... Yep, so that yellow flipper up there opens up, and that's how you get the secret tape. Another thing, too, is you can see that diverter in the top left. That will do that whole drop-in sequence, and once that happens, if you just hold your left flipper, it takes care of the rest for you.
So what did you do any modeling? Like, have you done any modeling? No.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do any 3D modeling? What was it that you used to kind of conceptualize this?
So I've told people, like, people are like, wow, you know, you must have been, you know how to do all this stuff or whatever to make this thing happen. I built all the 3D modeling I did in Tinkercad, which is like...
Which is awesome.
They teach kids how to do CAD and that, and like, I know Fusion 360 more now, but like at the time, I needed to get this done in a year, and I didn't have the time to learn Fusion 360 and build this game. So I was like, I know how Tinkercad works. I'm going to stretch this program as far as I can take it, and it, you know, that's why the geometry on the ramps like doesn't have enough polygons on it. You know, like it's not as smooth as I wish it would be, but it kind of fits in with the whole PS1 vibe. If I could like make a lie about why it looks like that. You know?
No, I like the PS1 story.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's all about just getting it done, right? Use what you can to get it done, and you know, whether you use Fusion 360 or Tinkercad, you got it done.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, working with what you got, like the playfield looks like concrete because it was easier to make it look like the first level of the first game than it was to be like, okay, how do I translate that into a playfield full of art? And it's like, well, if I did that, it wouldn't look like the game. Like, the goal was to make it look like Warehouse from the first game, so that's why, you know, if you look at like some of the accents on the playfield where it looks like there's grime and everything, that's underneath the clear coat. Like I made it look dirty, you know, as art instead of like, you know, resorting to putting a bunch of graffiti or, you know, some other ideas that I had.
See, that's amazing that you said that, because until you pointed it out, I didn't know what. So you have like the feel for skateboarding is in here. It's not overt, it's not in your face, but it just feels like skateboarding. And part of that is the art design. Are you like an art designer in any way, or you just went with it?
I've been building stuff since I was a little kid. I mean, my dream growing up was to be a roller coaster designer. So I spent like, I don't know how many hours in Roller Coaster Tycoon and No Limits, which is like a roller coaster designing CAD program. Okay, great. So like my first CAD experience was with No Limits and like learning like how nodes work and like all that. And so I ended up, as you can see, designing Homebrew instead of a roller coaster, and I work at the Electric Playground now. They pick me up after expos.
Do you really?
Yeah, oh. There we go. Yeah.
I'm so, guys, I mean, of course, because Nick's amazing. So, do you have any other like plans or anything for this one, or are you moving on to another game?
So like, as in like any kind of artist, if you know, if I'm gonna call myself that, you're gonna be your worst critic, right? So there's things I see on here that's like, I wish I would have done this differently, I wish I would have done this differently, but then when I see people play it and they go, I love this, and I don't hear any of those criticisms that I hear in my own head, it like gives me the motivation to go, okay, you can work on your next thing, and I am working on the next thing. So when it comes out, it's unlicensed, it's an original theme. It's a theme that's near and dear to my heart, and it just shake it and that'll come out. It's been played hard today.
What's your?
There you go.
Are we still under the playfield? What's your favorite shot in the game?
My favorite shot in the game is the ollie shot. So if
which is
the left flipper and then makes that center ramp, he'll hit the ollie shot.
And for people who don't know what an ollie is, like me.
So an ollie is basically how you jump with the skateboard. Right. So
defying gravity to me, that's crazy.
Right, so like it's like the basis of every skateboarding trick, right? Like Tony Hawk like was called a cheater when he figured out how to do it on a vert ramp when he was like skating tournaments as a kid. Yeah, because the old guys couldn't do it and he could. So they were like, oh, that's cheating, because that's how he got like air out of the bowls. Yeah.
Oh, so this is dude, the lore of Tony Hawk. This is amazing.
There's a lot of lore in here. Like every single skater that you pick, their bonus in the game is tied to like what they did in their career. So like Jamie Thomas, you get a bonus for doing the drop-in ramp because he's famous for doing the leap of faith, which is this like huge stair set that he ollied down. And like there's little like people who are skateboarding nerds will see certain things and be like, dude, oh my gosh, I can't believe that's in here. Yeah.
Well, Nick, thank you so much for showing us. Once again, if you've never seen this game, like I was saying to you before, it's kind of a shame for us to stream it from top down because there's so much verticality in the game. There's so much depth. It's more depth than most games even attempt to do. Your playfield in the back is so low, so you could clear that glass.
Yeah, it's low in the front too. So actually, like the metal, supports that normally support the playfield from the bottom are supporting it from the top, just so I could have just that little bit of extra room to get the front down, so I could have the back even further down.
You're trying to use every element of the table, and I now I'm noticing. I appreciate. There's no apron, because you're playing here.
It's supposed to look like a warehouse. It's supposed to look like industrial and like that level in the game. So I could have added like some more stuff here, but once I got this set up, I was like, oh man, it looks it works. So the thing that doesn't work is sometimes the ball hops over it, but hey, it's homebrew. Like, there's balls get stuck on production games, so it doesn't really faze me too much. So
Nick, thank you so much for showing us Tony Hawk Pro Pinball.
Playing it? Yeah.
Yes, let's go.